Yeah, and we are at the current monument at the moment.
So we may have
we're gonna go do another one?
Yeah, I'm gonna do like 5. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are here over at the Guardian Farm on the Hypermine Vanilla server, and what's been going on? Well, you can see that we've made a lot of progress, mostly Kondrik. We've got this quadrant all dug out, cleared out. Kondrik's going back through, and you can see, let's make sure I don't fall here. You see right on the edge, we've got sand kind of sticking through. So Kondrik's been cleaning that up and putting in some prismarine bricks behind the scenes there. So we're still working through that, but we've got a little bit more to do over here. Actually, everything else needs work. You can see we've got water on that side and over here as well. Now, if we take a look on this quadrant, you can see that some progress has been made as far as clearing out the water. We've done pretty well, and we're continuing to do some work over here, but you know, I got into the middle of gridding that whole thing out. You can see some of the results here. See all that? So we've got the inner circle gridded out, and I figured, you know what, we probably could deal with some more sponges, and we had 2.5 stacks. I figured that would be good enough, but we recently went on a little journey on a live stream last week. I believe that's how this is all going to fall out in terms of scheduling, and we got up to 6 stacks of sponge, 6 and some change. So we got like an extra 4 stacks or so. Scoti and Kondrik joined me on a live stream. We hit up 4 different ocean monuments. And so what I'm going to do, I am going to grab some of these sponge here, clean out a little bit of this water while I share with you some clips from that little adventure. So sit back and relax and enjoy a few of these clips. Enjoy the laughs. It's a lot of fun. So anyway, hopefully you can join us for one of those live streams in the future. But for now, I'll share the results with you. Okay, so we're currently getting supplies going for this dungeon crawl.
Yeah, and we are at the current monument at the moment.
So we may have
we're going to go do another one?
Yeah, I'm going to do like 5.
All right. 5 dungeons?
5,
Sounds great.
5 ocean monuments.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
We're turning it into roguelike on vanilla.
All right. Cool.
So we'll need boats because guess what?
I
They're
should
broken
start
in this version.
Oh, yes.
So we're going to bring boats. You'll need an ender chest, silk touch pick, and preferably some of the swimmy boots. Depth Strider 3. Do you don't have those? Okay, so Scoti,
I do
not. What is your boot situation like?
You asking here?
You, Scoti, what's your boot situation like?
My boot situation is I have not the Depth Strider, but I can roll without them. I promise.
Yeah, well, let's see. I've got to fix mine.
Need like 100 buckets of milk too, right?
Yeah, I got some of those. So we got the cow right outside this farm, which when we first got over here for this project, I was wondering what in the world, but now I know.
Oh, that makes perfect sense, actually, yeah.
So I'm going to go fix my boots, and if I happen to have a Depth Strider, a couple of Depth Strider books, I will bring those.
All right. Actually, I think I'm gonna wait to start recording till we get to the first monument, because otherwise it's gonna take a while until I'll have to dig through all the footage.
Should I meet you guys out at your current place or someplace else?
Yeah, out at the current place. We're going to embark from there.
Okay. I'll be there in just a second.
So I'm currently going through the Nether Hub. And we're going to go to my modern architecture spawn house.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a slight detour to my spawn house as well. Gotta collect a couple things.
So this was kind of put together, well, not quite last minute. Came up with this morning, but still getting some supplies together. So let's see. Thank you, Gilgandor, for the follow. They're on Beam. So for those of you that are on YouTube and Twitch, the ultimate goal here is beam.pro/MCSoapTheGreat. I'll be interacting with chat via just talking here rather than trying to type, because typing and playing the game here at the same time is very difficult. But I do have the accumulator chat app going, so I can see all the chat here in one spot. So hopefully it's not too bad. The reason I say beam.pro/MCSoapTheGreat instead of Twitch or YouTube, I'm not sure what the chat delay is on YouTube, but it tends to be a little longer on Twitch, as I am not partnered.
Usually even longer on YouTube, man.
Yeah, YouTube is easily up to a minute of delay.
Okay.
That's why I switched to Twitch about 2.5 years ago, is because the delay on YouTube was unbearable, and then Beam took it to a whole nother level.
Yeah.
And
Beam
now
is awesome.
they're going with the FTL. They're coming up with their own protocol for streaming, which is amazing.
Sub 1 second delay. That is insane.
Right, it's like milliseconds, like 0.5112 or 512 milliseconds or something.
It's their estimation is that it is possible to get down to 0.25 second. So like a quarter of a second delay, which is insane and awesome.
And they're super nice guys. I'm just going to say that.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
I got to meet them while I was at South, so.
Nice.
Yeah. They have nearly converted me.
I think I'm going to be making a goal of getting partnered on Beam
Depth Strider.
in the next few months.
Got 2. Awesome. How many levels do you guys have?
I have 22.
Okay.
I have 27.
Okay. And Albanakers has joined us on YouTube chat. So hello, Albanakers. And Salsa Doom over on Twitch asks, how about a chapel? We're going to be building one in Modded eventually. You got to have a chapel in Castletown, don't you? So we're going to be building one there. And
oh, man, this tunnel is so jacked. Just follow the prismarine blocks.
Oh yeah, the Nether tunnel is a little bit. It needs some work.
Yeah, and it's going to be getting some work. The main focus right now is draining the water, and that's why we're doing this monument crawl.
What? You're going to get more sponge?
Oh yeah. So
yeah, exactly.
Again, full confession mode. If you go into Chunky, you can look layer by layer. I have done some reconnaissance. We'll call this geological mapping, if you will.
Yes,
that's what we'll do. And I've done some geological mapping, kind of like the Hypermine geological survey, and I have determined which monuments are worth visiting and which ones are not, if you know what I mean. So we've got 5 that are worth visiting for a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sponge rooms.
Nice.
So there's one monument that has 3 sponge rooms, which is pretty cool. Yes. So I am not the least bit opposed to using such things. Some people might be, but you know what?
Hey,
I'll
for
use the
YouTube,
resources.
for YouTube, you gotta take advantage of whatever can save you time, so that you can actually have time for recording and streaming and whatever else.
Let's see. We need to update my boots here. Let's pull these boots off. My underwater Jordans. That's what I'm calling them.
You guys are back at your houses right now?
Yeah, and then I'm coming back. I'm bringing. Here.
You have trouble getting to the monument there?
Wait a minute. What
No,
in the
I'm
world?
here, man. I'm stealing all your chicken.
Now, one
Just
thing I miss.
very temporary.
It is a lot easier to harvest in FTB.
Yes.
Just right
No
click.
replanting.
That's awesome. Anyway,
Yes.
I've
very temporary.
Well, let's make sure we don't leave any.
It's lit.
Okay. All right. So, Scoti, I'm bringing you a Depth Strider book. Kondrik, here's a Depth Strider book.
Excellent. I will toss that on my shoes. Let's see if I can... Oh, okay. I know where an anvil is. I'll catch up in a second.
All right. So I'm headed back to the Ocean Monument. It is bedtime, too.
You want me to sleep it off? I'm right here by the bed.
Yeah,
Well, that'll work.
That'll work. My spawn point is set over there. It's probably a good place to have your spawn point set. I'm not sure where yours is, Kondrik.
I believe mine is at the monument as well.
There you go.
Thank you very much. Totino's Pizza Rolls. Okay. Seasoned JoJo. Pizza rolls, yeah. Really good. It's been a long time since I've had those, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
I think there's a certain point in every person's life where their body can no longer handle the power of Totino's pizza rolls. I have crossed that threshold, and my kids have tested it.
And my kids, well, the problem here in my family is that we are half dairy free. What does that mean? My son and my wife cannot have dairy.
Oh, that's a terrible affliction to have.
Yeah. So...
Although, I don't actually like milk anyway, and I drink my coffee black, so there's not really much purpose for milk in my life.
So do you and the other kid make secret ice cream runs? So,
well, we do enjoy ice cream from time to time, but we have found a dairy-free ice cream. It's made with coconut milk.
Ooh, okay.
And
that sounds good.
And of all the... Uh-oh. Where is this guy? Where is he? You come here. Come here, Gast. It's sold at the local Walmart, of all places.
I don't know if braving Walmart is worth ice cream.
Well, the thing is, there's not. Kondrik knows that I recently moved, and we moved from a fairly large city that's somewhat cosmopolitan, if you will, to a not as cosmopolitan type city.
Trying to not upset the locals with that one, or what?
Yeah, so we'll keep it at that. And of the you take that for how you will, you know. Walmart is actually the best grocery store in terms of finding fresh organic produce and organic dairy stuff as well. So
I don't know if that's sad or scary.
Yeah,
or just I'm happy for you to have an outlet.
I mean, it's it's something, and they're the ones with the dairy-free ice cream too. So
hey, you gotta go where you gotta go. But still,
it's not that big of a deal for me, because I mean, I don't care for much cheese and milk. I don't drink too much milk anyway. It's usually only with cookies. Nice.
Now, see, cheese is the one thing I would not want to give up if I had dairy problems.
So Baker Bell Games has joined here in the YouTube chat. So, yeah, sometimes Walmart is all you have. Now, we've got a couple of other...
and you guys have got a fish clog over here at the...
Yeah.
Yeah, we just throw those out.
All right.
Yeah.
Just let them despawn.
Is there a bigger sorter in the works for this at some point?
Yes, very much so.
Yeah.
We're just kind of more focused on the surrounding area first, which may actually not be the best approach since storage would not hurt.
Well, I mean, the main thing for me is that I'll be working on the draining, and so Kondrik is going to be working on the sorter, but his time lately has been fairly eaten up by things like silly things like work,
Yeah. Yeah. I just had my workload essentially quintupled recently. So, yeah. I got to do 5 months worth of work in 1 month. That's going to be fun.
All right. Is there an ender chest out here?
Yeah, up here on the
is.
supply chest or supply island.
Which we need to move, actually.
Eventually.
As it is, you have to go down one ladder and up another to get to it. It's not exactly all that convenient anymore.
Oh, you can scoot along the
He can
edge
enter
of
across, yeah.
well, or just try your hand at running across this high wire of netherrack. Good luck.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, have fun with that one. I usually manage it all right, but at the same time, it's like, there's got to be a better way.
Oh, my ender chest is full of bones. I need those. Dang it. All right. Who wants
let's
lanterns?
see. Here's some chest over here. And
Were you guys making lanterns at all for your build?
Not at the moment.
what do you think this is?
All
A
right.
guardian farm or something? Here's an empty chest over here, Scoti, if you want. You can put your stuff
All
in
right.
here.
I emptied my ender chest before we started this adventure.
And then let me get Kondrik. There's an ender chest in here. I'm taking one along with me. I've got a silk touch pick. There is cooked chicken in the supplies chest here. Probably need some of that. And Scoti, here's a Depth Strider 3 book.
Gone. Why am I not picking that up? Oh, because I'm full of bones. Just a second.
And let's see. We want to grab at least... Ooh, how's this going to work? We'll have to drink milk at some point to get rid of the mining fatigue effect. And that means we'll have to refresh our potions here. We'll probably need to brew some more up.
The bounding box, Salsa Doom is asking, the cube on the Guardian farm itself, what is that, 60?
Yeah, this one is 60 by 60 because the bounding box for spawning is 58 by 58. So we go one out all around.
Okay.
Yeah, so it is not from center, it is across. So yeah, 29 radius. Well, not radius, but 29 from center, yeah.
Yeah, and it's only in Minecraft do you get squares with a radius,
Now the actual circle is a radius of 64 followed by a radius of 128. So the outer diameter is 256. It's a little confusing. But yeah, diameter of 256, that should be essentially a perfect perimeter, right? Or
Yeah.
Almost.
Yep. Should. Let's see. Ender pearls. Okay. Hey, Scoti.
Yeah.
There are potions in this chest. Probably need to brew up some more. We'll need at least 5 of each. Probably more than that.
I don't know if I have room for 5 of each because I brought a dozen milk bottles with me.
Well, in your ender chest, because I'm taking the ender chest with us. So if you throw some in there.
Gotcha. Now I know why I threw out all those bones. I thought it was just me being...
Let's see.
You probably want me to put this depth strider on some boots.
That's up to you, man.
All right. Got it. Gracias.
64 from center doesn't sound like much, but if you look at that inner circle,
right,
before the bowl starts to curve.
Yeah. So in terms of the Guardian farm, it's done. Okay. So that piece is done. All this extra digging and clearing that we're doing has nothing to do with the functionality whatsoever. It's going to increase the efficiency certainly, but it's purely aesthetics, and that's what we do.
And because you guys hate yourselves and you want to do something incredible,
right? That's what we do on Hypermine, right?
Idea,
you know.
And I mentioned it to Soap, and he was like, "Yeah, okay." And so I kind of started doing it, and then now I'm stuck.
I've never looked at this from this island up here. Holy moly.
Yeah.
You have like a football team that plays down underneath the Guardian farm in this giant bowl.
We could do a little American football pitch or something.
You are more than welcome to collect all the packed ice we would need underneath of all those slabs to make a ball slide across the floor down there. But you're going to have to collect it and place it yourself. Because I'm not doing that. I had enough trouble placing all those slabs. I am not tearing them back up again.
Yeah, that's impressive. And I love that it's a drop kill. That's my favorite.
Yeah, well, we already had a Guardian farm that does experience, and I actually prefer going to the Enderman farm.
Right.
So,
I mean, it's a
we
neat,
just want something
neat
that's
mechanic.
efficient for drops.
Yeah, it's a very neat mechanic. Is it water breathing?
I assume there's carts underneath there going back and forth.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The rain.
There's a layer there. Yeah.
Guess what? It's gonna rain.
Yep. So we should each grab how much of each of the potions here?
At least 5. I would go with more though. I'm brewing up some more behind the scenes here.
All
A
right.
3-minute water breathing
looks like
potion.
we're out of the water breathing ones.
Yeah, those are coming up.
All right, cool.
Yeah, that was almost cool.
Wait, what?
I was able to get down pretty easy, but Ender Pearl and backup's the problem.
Is there a death message? Oh no, okay.
Oh,
Actually, no. If you get about a third of the way up that ladder, you can aim the Ender Pearl up, and usually it'll hit the leaves or something.
Right. Leo.
Fun stuff. Okay. Well, I'm covered on water breathing. It's invisibility that we seem to be.
Those are coming.
Yeah.
What the heck did I do? All I did was grab water bottles? I'm a derp.
How did you?
Night vision.
Yeah, I totally went and just grabbed
Oh, yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, because
Oh, no, I didn't. I just grabbed water bottles out of that chest and put them in this other chest over here.
Okay, that's fine, because we need those.
I'm so good.
And then we'll need milk buckets going in here.
Okay.
So water breathing all sorted, and I put the water bottles back. So
yeah. I've got 5 water breathing, 3 night vision, and 3 invisibility. So
you might need more than that. There's more.
I didn't grab any water breathing, so
yeah.
There's some on the brewing stands. So if you get those.
Okay. I think those are all water breathing though.
No. There should be night vision in one. Invisibility's up here on this one.
Oh. Okay.
This ain't my first rodeo here.
There, I got the last 2 of each of those then. And now my inventory is completely full.
We're taking an ender chest, I heard, though.
Yeah.
I figured I'd just leave them in there until we get there.
Yeah.
Is there one? Is this Guardian Temple pretty close?
Yeah, just fairly, I guess.
Oh yeah, you said something about we got to get. We need to make boats.
Yeah, there are boats over in this chest right here.
Took a few. I'm gonna carry my milk on me just because I think that's like the first thing we're gonna need. You guys are bringing sponge too, right?
No. Do we need
to?
No.
We're collecting sponge.
Right. If we jump in there and we've got some sponge, we can hammer these fools quick like.
Oh, that is a good point.
I mean, we can wipe this sucker out.
That is very true.
There's a couple furnaces.
Well, there's some here in the furnace chest, the furnace output from the clearing effort earlier today.
I grabbed 24 and threw them in my ender chest. Remind me before you guys close out tonight to give them back, no matter what state they're in. Well, I mean, I've done one of these things before. I've done a drop kill station, and you guys took it to a whole nother level. So, I mean, I know how incredibly important having that sponge is.
Yeah.
That's the other reason I didn't volunteer to come out here and do too much.
I do not blame you.
Yeah.
As it is, I'm surprised that Soap has been as willing as he has to work on clearing stuff out after the one he did on Too Crafty.
I went the easy route on that one though. I didn't dig too much. I did a cactus kill, so I didn't have to dig and drop them. Mostly because I didn't want to dig, so just run them into cactus.
Quiet Lady says take a furnace so that we can dry the sponges. That's a good point.
Let's see, we got 6 of each of those.
Yeah, my ender chest is already a little full.
All right, I do some furnaces in my ender chest. I don't have any fuel right now, though. Oh, should I grab some of these lava buckets, maybe?
Oh, well, let's see. We got some coal up here. Yeah, coal blocks. That one.
Well, coal blocks are good for 70 items.
80.
80?
Yeah.
Oh, it's 80. Okay. Then maybe it's lava buckets that are 70.
They're 100.
I can't remember. Oh, okay.
Lava buckets be 100.
It's been
I'll put the lava buckets back and I'll grab some of the coal because I don't think we're going to run into 100 pieces of sponge on our best day.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Our sponge count is going to go up as we progress.
Yeah.
All right.
And don't keep the glass bottles. We don't need them. Clogging up our inventory. We got a witch farm.
They're from the witch farm anyway. Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Not the murder I was planning on, but I'm still ready for it.
We're gonna.
Oh, snap! Kondrik, man, how good are your boots?
Feather falling 4.
All right.
What in the world?
He backed right off of this platform.
So Salsa Doom says he found a shallow ocean monument on the Lapis Verse server. Yeah, got to light up the caves. So we're not bothering lighting up the caves. We're just going to dig all of them out.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we've done that on
Exactly.
1 quarter.
Yeah, I was going to say, maybe lighting would have been faster, but
And there are still
pretty.
caves underneath of the slabs because I have to dig under the slabs, but I haven't finished putting the backing material behind each layer of slabs.
So is this netherrack wall or ring? Is that what it's going to be?
That's coming down.
What's going to keep this water from going back in together?
Magic.
Yes. It is built in a way that it will not reform sources.
I gotta see this voodoo.
We'll on the next quadrant, once we get that set up, we'll call you in.
Okay. And I can see here. I would think that once you get, well, I don't know. I'll believe you.
The reason I'll call you in is because I don't understand it either, but Kondrik's got it. So,
all right, cool. I want to be here when he starts unraveling it, and we watch the entire thing fill back in with water.
Water will not reform a source unless it has a source or a solid block below it.
Yep.
So this outer part with the flowing water has a trench all the way to bedrock below it. So there is no...
Oh, you sneaky devil, you. I didn't think you'd gone that far, but you really are sick.
So it... now, I could have only gone 2 blocks...
Like below where you...
Whatever the land is on the outside. I wouldn't have even had to go down to the slab level. I could have just gone a block or 2 below where the ocean floor is outside the circle.
Have you dug the trench all the way around?
Not all the way around the outer perimeter. I didn't feel like swimming that long.
Okay.
Fighting water is not fun.
Oh.
Okay. Well, let's see. Scoti, you've got boats?
Yep.
Kondrik, you got boats?
I do not.
There's some right there. And I'm bringing some spruce wood. There you go. Crafting table.
Put a boat back.
Here's your spruce wood there, Kondrik.
Actually, I can drop these arrows. There we go.
Yeah, because we all know about boats and Minecraft.
Yes.
Now, supposedly they fixed them in...
No, they made them worse.
1.9. The problem is in 1.9...
They did improve from the original broken method. You can now use the arrows again, like normal. As of the lightest snapshot, you can just push the direction you're going, and you no longer have to steer with hold the side direction.
The A and D. Okay.
I guess enough people were mad at them for it.
You mean like everybody?
Yes.
Is everybody enough?
Well, it's Mojang. So.
Oh, goodbye, boat. Okay, there we go. All right. So this will be fun doing multiplayer boating.
Yes.
Can't wait to run into each other. Because we're invisible to each other.
I think we tried this during the server tour when we first joined, and that ended really well.
When we spring back, we can just tell each other where we're at.
I'm the only 100. Somebody says there's a 150-year-old YouTuber. Is that me? That'd be interesting. I've been around a little less than 150 years, maybe 149. Got another year.
Is that a YouTube comment?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Okay. Yeah,
So
I do like the restream chat. I just wish I could use it to view somebody else's chat when I'm involved in somebody else's stream.
So our first objective, gentlemen, is 1360 on the X and negative 384 on the Z.